Everything that you have been taught about finding the one is wrong. Why today's modern generation is lost, lonely, and single as fuck. Deep divers, you're making my voice run out. What's up? I hope you're taking care of yourself. We're in the red room. Oh yeah. And look, this is the question that came to me. Ralph, I'm beautiful. I'm educated. I've got so much going for me. How come I'm still single? How come I haven't found the one? Well, as a psychologist, deep divers, and a relationship coach as well, for over 10 years, this is what I do. And what if I told you everything that you have been taught about finding the one is wrong? Why today's modern generation is lonely, lost, and single? We got a whole lot to talk about. I want everyone right now to hit that like button if you support the real. Hit that like button, deep divers, and subscribe to this channel because we're about to dive deep. Are you ready? The cat down the road is fantastic. Deep divers, let's go. Peace, Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. Shout out to all of you wonderful deep divers who are here. I woke up like this, all magical and fly. We're in the gold room and the red room at the same time. You know why? Because deep divers, this is sexology. That's why. Water, fire, hot, cold, yin, yang. Daddy's home. I'm back. And what a great topic today, deep divers. Why you haven't found the one? Because everything you have been taught about finding the one is wrong. Why today's modern generation is lost, lonely, and single as fuck. We're going to talk about it. Like a lot of people, deep divers, go through life yearning to find their better half, right? They go through life doing everything to make sure somehow, some way, the one is going to end up in their life. And deep divers, first and foremost, if you are watching this video, this is your confirmation that after this video, a new energy is going to enter your life. A new love, a new wealth, a new abundance is going to fill your life up. Are you ready? If you're ready, just say thank you now, deep divers. I'm so excited because I love these kind of topics. Everything you have been taught about finding the one is wrong. Oh, so many people don't know about this information I'm about to share with you, deep divers. Just consider yourself lucky. Consider yourself lucky. Deep divers, consider yourself lucky, okay? Because after this video, I guarantee you, your relationship will be a whole lot better. And if you're not in one, you will be in one. Thank me later. Thank me later, deep divers. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? Wonderful deep divers of planet Earth. Let's breathe. That was beautiful. Let's go. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Raising the frequency. What are we doing? Raising the vibration. Take that, take that, take that. Good ass energy I'm sending you, deep divers. Everything you have been taught about finding the one is wrong. Why today's modern generation is lost, lonely, and single. Look, let me tell you this, deep divers, first and foremost. A lot of people are looking for a perfect person. Now, we can blame the movies for that, Hollywood for that, like films like The Notebook and all of these films like, oh my gosh, I want a love like that, right? and even Disney movies, right? A lot of people are looking for this perfect person, like a perfect man, a perfect woman, a perfect cat down the road. And I'm sorry to spoil it, deep divers. Sorry to spoil it for you. Perfect people simply don't exist on this planet. No, deep divers, they don't. They don't exist. No, they don't exist. Perfect people don't exist. What you have is people who are doing their best to put themselves back together. Look, when you remind yourself every single day that this whole concept of finding a perfect person is the reason why a perfect person will never come your way. You see, there are so many people searching for a perfect person without being that perfect person themselves. What? Slow motion this side. And what you have to do, because I'm all about solutions, deep divers, right? If you're looking to find the one, start working on yourself to say, actually, am I what I'm seeking? You must become what you really want. You must become what you seek. A lot of people, they want something, but they're not willing to do the work to be that themselves. Oh my gosh, deep divers. Everything you have been taught about finding the one is wrong. Why today's modern generation is lost, lonely, and single. Look, a lot of people, they are searching for the one. They're searching for this so-called magnificent person out there who has every box ticked on their checklist. They must be 7 foot. She must be vegan. He must be earning 7 figures and have a cat down the road. So a lot of people are looking for the one. No, they're looking for someone that meets every single box and ticks it on their checklist and meets the criteria. Well, hey, deep divers, I'm not going to blame you for wanting something, for saying, hey, right now I want to meet someone in my life who is really going to be all of that and a bag of chips, right? I want to meet someone who is just the best person in the world, Ralph, the kindest person, the wealthiest person, the healthiest person. Like, a lot of people want this, right? I ain't gonna knock that. That's fantastic. But just remind yourself, when you have this checklist and they've got to tick every single box, and you're like, hey, you're so adamant, like, if they don't tick that box, I'm not going to hook up with them. I'm not going to get with them. I'm not going to have a relationship with them. So you actually have gone through this life missing potential matchups because of your checklist. And the funny thing is that you don't even fulfill the checklist yourself, but you want someone else, a perfect person, to meet every single criteria on that checklist. It's not going to happen. Now, don't get it twisted. Still have standards. Still have standards. I always teach this to people. Have your standards, but just remind yourself, human beings are the work in progress and the masterpiece at the same time. So are you. And this is actually going to lead you to find the one. Everything you have been taught, deep divers, about finding the one is wrong. Why today's modern generation is lost, lonely, and single. You know, a lot of people think they're too good. Have you heard that song, Deep Divers? I'm too sexy for my love. Too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for the cat down the road. I'm too sexy. Have you heard that song, Deep Divers? Right? A lot of people think they're way too sexy for their own good. And a lot of people don't realize, when you are someone who thinks like you're above other people, or like you're just God's gift to mankind, what happens is that you now shut out people from your life. And this is while you're on the quest to supposedly find the one. What's going on? It's a conflict of interest. You see, you have to humble yourself. And you have to realize that finding the one is all about you being in your heart space more than your ego. You can't find the one if you're in your ego. I meet so many people who say, Ralph, I'm trying to find the one. Then I look at their profile. I'm like, it's never going to happen. You know why? Because you're only showing one side of yourself. That's the highlights. That's the perfect side of yourself. That's you always smiling. Yeah. You're always out with your friends. Yeah, I'm having a great time. But what about you behind closed doors? Let's talk about it. Uh-oh. We haven't seen that side of you, but you see, the one is going to love that side of you. Oh my gosh. The one is going to accept that side of you too. The one is going to love that side of you. The one is going to accept that side of you. The one is going to love your shadows. Oh yeah, that's how you're going to know that's the one. They're going to love what you hide from the world. And you see, everything you have been taught about finding the one, everything you have been taught about finding the one is wrong. You know why? Because they taught you that the one is only going to love you if you're looking your best, if you have all your stuff together. No. You see, the one is going to be able to see you as flawed and still accept you and love you, knowing that you're working towards something greater, but you may not be there yet. But you see, a lot of people in today's modern generation, they only show people the highlights of their life. That everything is good. I'm fine. Fine stands for fearful, insecure, neurotic, and emotional. You've never been fine in your entire life. You're not fine. You're a flipping mess. It's okay though, because the one is going to see that and say, hey, we can work it out. We can work together and improve ourselves to become our greatest version. So you see, when we talk about finding the one, yes, it's possible. Yes, it's out there. But you have to remind yourself every single day that you want someone to see you in your element. You want someone to see you in a very natural, pure way. You want someone to see the authentic side of you. You see, a lot of people aren't even showing a true representation of who they really are to the world. So how on earth are you going to find the one if that's not who you really are? So you got to take off the mask first so the one can see you, because that's your true reflection. Oh my gosh. It's starting to feel like that old Infinite Waters again, deep divers. Everything you've been taught about finding the one is wrong. Deep divers. Why today's modern generation is lost, lonely, and single. Now, a lot of people have this belief, deep divers, maybe you do too, tell me, right? They believe that the best relationship is outside of them. They believe that the best relationship lives outside of them. They're waiting for someone else to fill them, to make them complete. Now, that's wrong. You know why? Because the greatest relationship must start with you first and foremost. And when enough people know this, when they actually meet someone, the relationship is going to be 1,000,000 times better. Because the greatest relationship that you can have is with yourself. And once you know this, it's a game changer. When you cultivate the love from within, your relationship, your partnership, it's going to take a whole new meaning. It's going to take on a whole new meaning. It's going to give you a whole new lease of life. Because you see, a lot of people believe in today's modern generation, they don't have to do any work. They believe a relationship is easy. No, a relationship is like a battlefield. And it's about two people realizing there's going to be ups and downs, left turns, right turns, and around and around. A relationship is hard in today's world. The reason why is because a lot of people want to give up easy. It gets a little hard. You have a little argument. It's over. I'm walking out. Everything you have been taught about finding the one is wrong, because once you find the one, it doesn't mean it's going to be smooth sailing and peaches and cream. No, even the one is sometimes going to make you they're going to make you want to pull out your hair and you got none. Oh my gosh, right? So even if you found the one, even if you're so enamored with them, you have to realize that you're still going to have to work through disagreements and all kind of things. But you see, that's what happens with the water relationship, I call this, when two people can see the bigger picture to say, hey, we can work through this because we love each other. In today's modern generation, people don't want to work through anything, but they still say, I got a desire for this one, for the perfect person. And the great paradox is that a lot of people say, I don't need anyone. I'm Miss Independent. Well, you do need someone. And you have to start getting honest that you need a partnership. We're all here for a partnership. A partnership. Now, everything you have been taught about finding the one is wrong. Why today's modern generation is lost, lonely, and single. A lot of people in today's world, listen, are afraid of opening up. They're afraid to be vulnerable. So once again, when you look at people, it seems on the surface they've got everything together. No, these people are broken. They got to work on themselves. They got to put themselves back together. When you can learn to be vulnerable, especially with the one you love, your relationship becomes better. You know why? Because vulnerability is not a weakness. Vulnerability is your greatest strength. We've been taught, all of us, that vulnerability is a sign of weakness. That's the reason why when it comes to finding someone, finding the one, a lot of people say, I cannot be vulnerable. I can't let them see me in this vulnerable way. And this is the reason why a lot of people get screwed over. No, you want to open up to someone. This is how you find the one. You want to be vulnerable. This is how you find the one. When you remind yourself, deep divers, that finding the one is about realizing it has a lot to do with their consciousness level as well. You see, a lot of people, they say this. They're like, okay, I found the one. Because they look fantastic. Maybe they're educated, they got some money, I found the one. But then they come to me saying, actually, Ralph, they're not the one. I was wrong. And you know why? Because you see, a lot of people have been taught that the one has to just tick all the boxes on paper. That's it. No. It's about a consciousness level. You see, this is how you actually find the one, not by how they look alone, but where's their consciousness level at? Where's their mind at? Can they touch you without touching you? Oh my gosh. Slow motion this side. Ladies, can he touch you without touching you? Look. So you've been taught that finding the one, you don't have to worry about where their mind is at. No, you have to really be concerned with where their mind is at. Because you can meet the most amazing person, but if they can't even carry a conversation, the cat down the road is worried for you. Deep divers, everything you have been taught about finding the one is wrong. Why today's modern generation is lonely, lost, and single. A lot of people walk around with the belief that not having time is somehow gonna bring me the one. I'm always busy, right? A lot of people say this. I don't have time. I'm working. What if I told you, deep divers, you're never going to find the one if you are unavailable? You see, how to find the one, first and foremost, is to learn how to be emotionally available, which means you're going to have time to grow this love tree. So this is the solution. If you really want to find the one, learn to have time to grow that love tree. Be available emotionally. Because if you're always busy, you're never going to find the one that can love you, or that you can love because you got no time. Also, when we talk of everything, that people have been taught about finding the one is wrong, a lot of people are looking for something that seems good on paper, even if they don't like how it makes them feel. No, you've been taught wrong. To find the one, you must honor your feelings. Your gut is telling you, okay, this is the right one for me. I can feel it. Forget about what my friends think, my family think. Oh, he's such a great guy. Oh, she's such a wonderful woman for you to get married to. No. You have to find the one, you have to be willing to listen to yourself to say, yes, this is my choice. I feel I can be myself around them. I can be authentic. I can open up to them. And that's how you find the one. And then just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? Beautiful deep divers. I want everyone to hit that like button right now if you support The Real. Hit that like button right now if you support The Real, and share this video. Let's breathe. That was beautiful. Deep divers, let's go. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby, all the way from the Red Room. Okay, go and check out the #1 best-selling book, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart, on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/thebook, the Bible of becoming your greatest version. Also, make sure you go and check out the latest new book, The Book of 1111 Infinite Quotes by Ralph Smart, at ralphsmart.com/thebook, and go and get the good ass prana shirts, deep divers, at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you're a sexy ass model, woo, with a whole lot of heart you want to model the clothing? Well, go and buy some. We're doing the fashion show in California, the UK, Miami. If you want to be an Infinite Waters model, DM me on Instagram at official Ralph Smart. Deep divers, may you find the one that you seek inside of yourself first, and realize that's where it begins first and foremost. That's where it begins first and foremost. I love all of you deep divers. Peace. Infinite Waters diving deep once again. Stay well. Stay healthy. Peace. You. Once again, deep divers of planet Earth, make sure that you hit that like button if you support The Real. Subscribe to this channel as well. Once again, hit that like button right now if you support The Real. Subscribe to this channel and leave a comment down below, deep divers, of gratitude and appreciation, and let me know how this video inspired you. One love. Peace.